Hi, 皆さん、こんにちは. This is Unit 9 and the first lesson. In this first lesson, we're going to be learning this new concept of transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. So what are transitive and intransitive verbs? Think about these two very similar verbs, akeru and aku. So akeru means you open something. So like somebody opens something. But aku, this is something opens, like the door opens or the lid opens, things like that. So this is the difference between transitive and intransitive. Akeru, open something. This is a transitive verbs, meaning this verb requires an object. So like when you open something, you need something. Like when you want to open something, obviously you need a door or you need a lid. You need something that you want to open. So it requires an object, akeru. But when you think of aku, something opens, this is called intransitive. And intransitive verbs do not require an object. So like when something opens, that's it. Like opening is one action. There is no object of it. Something opens and that's it. So like something opens or something closes. So these verbs are called intransitive that require no object. So in Japanese, we have a few pairs of verbs that are very similar in forms like akeru and aku, shimeru and shimeru and shimaru. These very similar verbs that are different in terms of transitivity. Like akeru meaning open something, aku means something opens. Other examples, like shimeru means close something, shimaru means something closes. Doa o akemasu is you open the door. Doa ga akimasu. The door opens. For transitive, doa o shimemasu, like you close the door. And if for intransitive, doa ga shimarimasu, the door closes. So this kind of pairs of transitivity are like very similar in forms but different in transitivity. We have a few pairs. So we're going to be learning these in more details in the lesson. Also, as you can see, those are very similar, like otosu and ochiru. Otosu, to you drop something. Ochiru means something drops. So a thing drops. So akeru and shimeru, and kowasu, you break something. Kowareru means you something breaks. So we're going to be learning these pairs of verbs that are transitive, which require an object, and intransitive verbs that requires no object. So another application of the transitive and intransitive verbs, we're going to learn the transitive verbs plus teiru. So as you know, teiru basically means the ing, the progressive. Like taberu becomes tabeteiru, so eating something. But when the teiru form is attached to the transitive and intransitive verbs, they mean different things. First, if you have the transitive verb plus teiru, you could think of this example of last one, kesu and kieru. So kesu means you turn something off, like a light. And kieru means something goes off, like a light goes off, a candle goes off, kieru. So when you have the transitive, you turn off something. When you make it into teiru form, 消しています。Saki-san wa denki o keshite imasu. Like Saki is turning off the light. Well, this is simple. Simply just teiru in the progressive form. Saki is turning off the light right now. But when you have the intransitive verb, like kieru, this one, kieru, something goes off. When you have the intransitive plus teiru, this doesn't mean ing. So when you say denki ga kiete imasu, denki ga kiete imasu, this does not mean the light is going off right now. This means the light is already off. Someone has turned it off, and as a result, the light is off right now. So the intransitive plus teiru means the result of a change. Somebody has turned it off, and as a result, the light is off now. So in the lesson, pay attention to whether the verb you want to use is it transitive or intransitive, and think about the meaning of it. If it is it ing, is someone turning off the light right now, or is it the result? As a result of turning off, the light is off.